Okay, the purpose of this video is to create a spreadsheet like the one you see here. It doesn't have to match the colors or anything, but it does have to do all the same calculations. And what it is it's going to calculate the measures of all the different angles and sums of angles for any given regular polygon. What I mean by that, if you notice here, I got the number 5 in, that's how many sides, that's a pentagon. It tells me the sum of the interior angles is 540, that's right. Each interior angle is 108, that's correct. Sum of the exterior angles is 360, that never changes. And each exterior angle is 72. Okay, but the thing that's special about this is all I have to do is change this one number. Instead of 5, if I make it 6 and hit enter, it recalculates all these numbers. It tells me the new sum of the interior, the new measure of each interior. The sum of the exterior still doesn't change, but each exterior angle does change. So this is what we're going to create. To do this, go to your Google Drive and select a new spreadsheet. We'll start with a blank one. And it'll come up like this, and you can add in, make it look pretty, change whatever coloring you want. I'm going to just stick with a real basic one here. And first we need to know the number of sides. I'm going to fill this in with the number of sides and the different prompts for what we're calculating. Okay, here I've written in the 5 lines, the 5 measurements and numbers we're going to keep track of. We have the number of sides, which I'm going to type here in this box. The sum of the interior angles, which I misspelled. Let me fix that. There we go. The sum of the interior angles, which I'll type here. The measure of each interior angle, the sum of the exterior angles, and the measure of each exterior angle. So you don't have to do the color thing, but if you want, usually the places, for me when I do these spreadsheets, the places where I put a number that I'm going to type in, I color that box. So I'm going to go up here to where I see the colors and make it yellow. And that's just going to remind me that this is the number I have to type into the computer. So you're going to have to set up your spreadsheet. You may have to adjust the width of the columns in order to be able to read your prompts. But you want to start with these 5 lines in here. And just to start, I'm going to put a number here for the number of sides. I'm going to start with 6 and just hit enter on that so there's a number in there. It'll help me to know if, as I put formulas into these other boxes, if I put them in correctly. Okay, so the first one we're going to calculate is the sum of the interior angles. The sum of the interior angles is, we have the formula n minus 2 times 180. Now, to get the computer to do a calculation, you have to go to the box you want it in and start with the equal symbol. You have to put an equal sign in first so the computer knows it's doing a calculation. Now, normally, the formula would look like this, n minus 2 times 180. For times, you have to use the asterisk. It's the little star above the number 8. But the computer doesn't know what n is. We have to tell it, instead of n, I want you to use the number, I want you to use the number that's in this box. So instead of n, I'm going to put the name of this box. In my case, if you can see here, zoom in a little bit, instead of n, I want to put the box C2. That's where I have the number of sides. So I'm going to change the letter n here to C2. So now it's going to look in this box, take whatever number shows up in this box, and then over here you can see the formula. It's going to subtract 2 and multiply by 180. So if I have 6 sides, it does 6 minus 2 times 180. If I change this to 8 sides, it'll recalculate 8 minus 2 times 180. If I change it to 20 sides, it'll do 20 minus 2 times 180. Next, for the measure of each interior angle, I have to take this number, and in my case, that's going to be the number, whatever the number is in box C4. I don't want to type a number. I want to say look up the number in this box and divide that by how many sides the shape has. So I'm going to go to where I want each interior angle, start with an equal sign, and say take this number, in my case it's box C4, divide it by the number of sides. In my case it's box C2. If you type your prompts in different boxes, you'll have to change the box name and numbers to match what you have. But now when I hit enter, and by the way, don't forget to start with the equals, now it finds the measure of each interior angle. And I can go back and put in different numbers. Oops. And it'll recalculate what each interior angle is correctly. Then we're going to do the same thing with the exterior angles, but the sum of the exterior angles is always the same. This is always equal to 360, so I'm just going to type equals 360. It's the one place where we don't have to do any calculations. And the last step is to do this for each exterior angle. To calculate the exterior angles, I'm going to take 360 and divide it by the number of sides. Now, I'm not going to explain how to do that. I want you to figure that out, but it's pretty simple. Follow the same steps. You're going to put your answer in this box. Remember to start with an equal sign. And instead of number of sides, you're going to put in the box, the name of the box where someone has already typed the number of sides. So you'll have to finish that construction up on yourself. Good luck.